If I hadn't made me, I would have been made somehow. And if I hadn't assembled myself, I'd have fallen apart by now. If I hadn't made me, I'd be more inclined to bow. Powers that be would have swallowed me up, and that's more than I can allow. But, boy, if you let them make you, they'll make you paper mache. At a distance you're strong, till the wind comes, then you crumble and blow away. If you let them fuck you, there will be no foreplay. Rest assured, they'll screw you complete till your ass is blue and gray. You should make amends with you, if only for better health, better health. And if you really want to laugh, why not try and make yourself. If I hadn't made me, I'd have fallen apart by now. I won't let them make me, it's more than I can allow. So when I make me, I won't be paper mache. And when I'll fuck me in my own way. 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 You should make amends with you, if only for better health, better health. And if you really want to live, why not try and make yourself. Well, make yourself. Just make yourself. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was Make Yourself by Incubus and me. And we do everything one take style on this show. When you're doing a studio production, you do like 5-10 takes of virtually every song. And then an engineer or a mixer, or, if you're poor, you yourself go behind the scenes and spend hours editing it so that it sounds real nice, real crisp, real pretty. You smooth all the edges, you double track it. You make that shit shine, but it's not really representative of what a person's average output is. And for whatever reason, I don't know if I've talked a lot about this on this show. I'm an autistic adult. I was diagnosed many years ago at this point through a differential diagnostic process that took many, many months, and many different doctors, all independent of one another, tested me and came to the same conclusions. And, here we are. In Autism Awareness Month, hi, be aware of me. But part of being on the spectrum is that you tend to have, first and foremost, narrow focuses among a myriad of sensory problems and pains that are unique to you and unique to those on the spectrum. I don't want to get into that morass at the moment, but about 1% of people who are on the spectrum, generally speaking, can have savantism, which tends to be an unusual gift in some category. For me, that gift has always been language. I'm uncertain as to how I know the depth of language that I know, based on growing up very poor and undereducated and not very represented in school systems or in the educational system. But I've always been incredibly verbose, and that's been fairly easy from a very, very young age, which is not at all uncommon among some spectrum folks who are Aspies. What I'm getting at here is that among our proclivities, one of them is a sort of obsession with fairness. I've talked to a lot of other people on the spectrum. I have a few autistic friends, And we all tend to feel this particular bend towards fairness and evenness and justice. I think it's the desire to really try to keep things black and white, because the world can be very confusing in subtleties for us. But that fairness makes me think, when I record stuff like this, I really should show you what I actually can do, what my average output is, rather than my absolute polished best. I feel like that's disingenuous, and especially in a card game like this that pivots so heavily around random bullshit, you should really just see how I actually do and how many times I just get absolutely fucked and don't get to play the game, so that you don't get a fucked up idea of how often people who create content or people who've been to the Pro Tour or whatever, how much they just crush everyone around them. It's just not the case. It's a small advantage borne out over incredibly large sample sets of games, and on the average play session, it means fuck all. I don't curate the games here. I don't curate the recordings of stuff I sing and practice here either. So if I have a bad session where all I do is get one-landers, which you've seen recently, you see it. And I don't try to make just a string of look at all the times I won and look at how good I am, go me. There are a lot of other streamers that do that. a lot. You probably don't know all the streamers that do that. But keep that in mind when you're watching my content. If you're wondering, man, he's not very good. Well, you know, I'm not very lucky. I think I am pretty good. Onward with the grind. Huh. Well, we've got our double green. We've got all of our colors. Opponent's going first and showing no companion. So if they're like mono white or mono red, we're probably fucked with this draw. But I don't think we can mull it based on that alone. We do have a pretty good game, too, against Mono Red. Fabled Passage. Well, keeping a 5-lander and then drawing land is not where you want to be, folks. Giants? Wow, keeping a 5-lander and then drawing 2 land in a row. Okay, so let's take a look at that odds. So we've moved up to 61 cards, so we'll make sure to account for that. We've now drawn 7 land in 10 cards. That's a 4.2% chance to occur. 4.2 for those of you following along at home. Midnight Clock. So this is some sort of control deck. It's going to be all counter spells and a couple haymakers. We're probably dealing with Shark Typhoon. I think this is going to be an important time to try to get our henge down. We've got double green, we've got double red, we've got islands in our hands. We're about to drop more green. I guess we're grabbing red. Okay, so we're probably getting Doomscarred if white came out. This could also just be an ultimatum pile. I know that yeah, this is an ultimatum pile. We're gonna get Doomscarred here, right? Not exactly Doomscar, but yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. So we have no way to strike with this now. Guess we're just gonna keep drawing. That works. We have a dispute, but no way to cast it. Pretty weak to Doomscar again. I was going to say the ultimatum piles tend to be a Yorion pile, so maybe it's not that. I know CBG plays like almost exclusively just Yorion Tribal. Like that's just all he plays. So occasionally I have days where I just see all of his brews. Does look like a matchup where we're bringing in all our counter magic, reducing the size of our curve a little, taking out Shadow Spear, Elder Gargaroth, maybe one of our big dragons. Man, he keeps top decking answers. And there's the Doomscar. Yeah, man, those two epiphanies just gave him so much time. Oh, battle again. Okay. Okay, he's going to be drawing 100 cards pretty soon, which is not the greatest for us. I guess we just... I guess drawing the card is just more important than using the 2 to hit him in the face, right? Yeah, maybe it's important. He's got too much mana for Mystic Dispute to really matter anymore. Maybe we could double dispute him on something. So we've gone through 2 Elgin's Epiphanies. He double topped, which is pretty bad for us. We're completely out of gas at this point. Narset. He's got 3 up. Yeah, he's got 3 up, so the dispute doesn't do anything.
Honor the past by bringing its traditions into the future. Many paths lie before me.
Yep, that sucks. A little late there, buddy. A little late. Damn it. Probably game.
Breathe in. Exhale.
Just a generic control pile. But it's probably good enough. Yep. Kill this fucking thing.
I will miss you, friend.
Could have put him to 1, but it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Demon bolts. Still 4. Yeah, I guess we want to put the spear on this to prevent that. And are we playing Obosh? Or are we just cycling? I think we're just cycling. sure. This is pretty annoying. Huh. Well, we're finally officially out of gas. Yeah, kind of figured Shark Typhoon was the real win con here. Yep. Got 42 HP and it just doesn't matter at all. Yeah, double Eldrune's Epiphany. I just want to concede so we can move it on, but it's almost certainly double Eldrune's Epiphany. I guess it could be double Counterspell, but either way, we're just totally fucked at this point. Well, this boot is completely useless. Yep. Draw cards, draw cards, draw cards, draw some more cards, draw cards. Yep. Huh. It's another one of those matchups where I kind of want to bring in Clothis. Because it's a clock. We'll cut a land again, cut a Fabled Passage, and a... This Brazen Borrower is kind of the weakest thing here. It does the lowest damage. Oh, I hate control piles. My first ever deck was mono green back in Unlimited. It was just mono green elves and creatures with berserks in it. I've hated blue since then. And I was like 11 or something. So my hatred for blue runs deep.
Take your marks. Set.
Sure. Double henge isn't great, but it's not a bad 6. We do need to hit another land. That's kind of another land. Yeah, we'll play it if we have to. Untapped land would be great here. We are, at the moment, walking face first into Doomscar. Untapped land is great. So this is going to be a Saw It Coming. No. Okay. So now we need a red source.
Victory is just another puzzle to be solved. Think, then act.
So we did not get the red source we need to Goldspan Dragon, but first let's kill this thing.
So overwhelming.
We've got 6. So cross our fingers and pray for no Doomscar here. Fuck. Yep. And that's our third Great Henge. Very good. Well, we got no cards, folks. Okay. That's not suspicious at all. It's a lot of land. Damn it. That'll do it. Fuck. I guess that's fine. Is Ox better than Cloyth this year? He doesn't really have any way to gain life. Yeah, let's just run it back. Man, one game against Control just takes like 5 days. Well, look at a Love-Struck Beast. That's probably good enough to keep this. Love-Struck and all our colors. And a million counters. Counters this, that's fine. It's a little frightening. Let me just play this out. If he has Doomscar, he's only 1-for-1ing us. Doesn't have anything to get back. Did take our Henge play away from us. And because of the tax, we're not going to be able to counter for one either. Okay. Well, we have run out of stuff, folks. Right. Definitely use some land here. Cool. So we probably want another blue. And we can do this. Yeah, I don't care about that. So yeah, just keep applying pressure this way. If he takes this, this does leave him potentially dead to Goldspan Dragon. Potentially. Could just spam out another shark here. Yeah. Good game. No sympathy. Blue mages should die. I don't like you. If you're gonna kill me, have the decency, have the common decency to just come up and double tap me in the side of the head. Don't slowly stick long needles into my skin until I bleed to death. Like, that's not cool. That's not a reasonable way to play. That's not a game. That's sick, man. Blue mages are sick. Blue mages need serious counseling. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get a little more coffee. We'll play one more and hope it isn't an 83-hour control matchup. So sadly, I thought I had a cup of coffee left. And I think the woman stole it from me. So we were drinking a 0-calorie caffeinated beverage of some kind. It's weird. It's really weird. It's not coffee. It's too sweet. Oh. Let's hope we don't draw land for several turns in a row. Oh, could be the mirror. And of course we drew land. Yeah, it looks like the mirror. Wanted to give them a chance to play out a Edgewall Innkeeper, but nope. So yep. I think it is the mirror, folks. Not entirely sure how you boarded the mirror. I have not played the mirror yet. Bring in Soul Seer and Redcap, I assume. Damn, so close. Shit, if he gets to get his henge before ours, we're in real bad trouble. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. All I can do is swing to see if he'll trade. No, this almost certainly means he has henge here, and we just auto lose. That kind of sucks. I mean, we'll get henge the turn after. Oh wait, this is just Gruul? Oh, I played that all wrong then. I assumed this was a mirror. It was in fact Gruul hit us for 17 on turn 4. Sure, that seems reasonable. Okay. I guess we can't Great Henge here anyway. We're just doing Stomp. Yep. If he has a third Bone Crusher, this would be really bad. If he has a Gold Span Dragon, this is really bad. If he has anything, this is really bad. Did not realize this was Gruul. Have not ever played against Gruul. Don't even know what the Gruul list is. Can I find one? See standard decks. Gruul Adventures. Pretty similar to ours, just has better haste creatures. I put in the main? In the main. Wow. So we can play Obosh, hit for 8. Or we can play Goldspan Dragon. We can play this. I guess we have to play this now to counter the drain. And we can't even really attack here because we need a blocker for Questing Beast. Yeah, I don't think they normally play that in the main. They normally play some combination of Embercleaves and Great Henges. Sometimes they play a Cronin War. Yep. Nothing we can do about it. Ouch. So, don't have great options here. Mystic Disputes. This at least lives us a dispute up for like a henge or a or an Embercleave. We're hoping he just tries to play a big dumb creature here and we counter it. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we could, in theory, Obosh and cast second Goldspan Dragon next turn. Going for the mana, huh? Yeah, nothing I can do about it. I'd rather not cast this and go for the kill. Yep. So now he's just dead. Unless I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So sacrifice this. Red, red. Green, green. Blue. Yep. Gotta find the line, folks. Got to find the line. Unfortunately, their sideboard is kind of nasty. Some of their sideboards are Snakeskin Veils, more Acronin Wars. Acronin War is just such a total beating for us. We really have to have one of our Brazen Borrowers in hand. I don't think this is a great matchup in terms of the meta, how it matches up. Like on the grid here. Close to 50-50. Huh. Well, we can tempo them a little. I just have to hope this draws out. I mean, we're already super unfavored because we're on the draw. They just like rush Field Elemental here, and we're in big trouble already. Shadow Spear does give us a slight chance to crawl back, but unlikely. Unlikely. This draw's a little awkward, huh? So, is it ever right to just Bone Crusher the Elemental here? I don't think it is. That's what we were worried about. It's precisely what we were worried about. Yep. Dude's draw is kind of spectacular. So we have to swing this into that. If we've got like an Embercleave or something, we're just super dead. Weighing the blowout potential there. Another Acronin War obviously kills us. Embercleave we trade now? Or no, because it's Death Touch, Embercleave still kills us. Well, we did not luck into what we needed. Guess we bluff a Brazen Borrower. Is that the play? Didn't block the Questing Beast because we assumed it was going to be an Embercleave. It was not. Still could be. Okay. So, red. Gain a bunch of life. And Bone Crusher doesn't really achieve anything other than being a butt, so let's just put him out here. I think the text on this means we can kill this. Does he not understand that? Yeah. I think he just read the card. Well... we're tier 2. Hopefully next time you see us, we will still be at tier 2. Or maybe even a little higher. That was a pretty good set today. We had to struggle against the bad, evil, no good, down low, dastardly, low class, low brow, low born, control mage. And your grill opponent, who, thank God, just did not draw Embercleave, which, hey, if you're not getting Embercleaved, you can play fair, interactive games of Magic that go back and forth and require decisions. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching today. If you've enjoyed the show, please consider liking, subscribing, or please leave a comment below. It'll take you 5 seconds. Just go down below and write, fuck Embercleave. Or blue mage bad. I'll accept either of those. Really anything. And if there's any sort of deck you'd like to see me try on this show, please let me know. Don't be afraid to ask. And if there's a particular song that's not too silly, I might even sing it if you ask. Who knows? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, folks. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I know your time is valuable. There's a lot of cool shit out there on the internet. It's nice that you decided to spend a little of your precious time here with me. And maybe we'll see you next time. Boom! Ranked up.